All right. We're in Jersey City. We're at the Exchange Place. And the reason that we're here today is to assert our vegan dominance and moral superiority. Let's do it. You want me to take your picture? You want me to take it for you? I got you. No problem, no problem. All right. I'll do some landscape. We'll do some portrait too.
Okay.
All right. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Cheese. All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, are any of you vegan?
No.
She's trying to be.
Yeah, I'm partial vegetarian, but yeah, I'm trying to become like vegetarian.
Okay. So no one here is vegan.
No.
Why aren't any of you vegan? That's what I want to know. Why not?
Yeah, so I have tried, not like completely, but I'm trying to switch
Okay.
very slowly. First, I thought I'll become a vegetarian and then a vegan.
Okay. So you're like full meat eater before.
Not a full meat eater. Probably weekly, once or twice I eat meat. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the reason for that? Why did you stop eating meat? Like, why did you decide to go vegetarian?
Used to that from India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once a
so-
week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Used to that.
Is that like a thing in India? That's what everyone does. It's like a once a week thing.
A lot of
Yeah,
our
Sundays are like
Yeah.
where you have lots of non-veg.
Yeah.
Okay. And festivals?
festivals.
No.
No.
We don't
Not
eat
festivals?
festivals.
Oh, okay. So, would either of you? I know you're trying to be vegan, but would either of you consider going vegan?
Maybe not right now, but maybe.
Maybe. What do you think about veganism and vegans like in general? What do you think about that?
It's good.
Yeah.
A lot of awareness.
Good.
Creates a balance at least for right now.
Yeah.
And now a lot of things are changing. Previously there weren't many options, right?
Right.
If you go to a restaurant or anything to eat,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
Now we have a lot of options.
Now there's a lot
the
of-
big chains are doing the vegan stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Even like McDonald's and like KFC and stuff, they're doing
Yeah.
vegan stuff. So now it's like easier to be vegan, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Every Saturday we both don't eat anything related to meat. So we're vegan those 2 days.
Okay.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday you're
Yeah.
vegan. Wow. So if today was Saturday and I walked up to you and asked the same question, you could say yes. You could say I'm vegan.
Today I'm vegan.
Today I'm vegan.
Yeah.
So does anyone know like the actual definition of vegan? Like what that means? Like veganism, the strict like definition of that word? Does anyone know? What does it mean?
So,
You can tell me.
Animals
Not
or animal
eating
products.
anything, yeah.
Right,
Not
right.
even the like milk or
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, no animal products whatsoever. So not even just the food that we eat, but also like the clothes that we wear and stuff. So like nothing from an animal, like no wool, no leather, nothing like that. So it's like actually the definition of vegan is actually like it's a philosophy against animal cruelty. It's like a way of life where you live your life and all the decisions that you make are as much as possible to try to keep it vegan, where you don't buy anything that comes from like animal who was exploited for like their like bodies, their body parts, or like their reproductive systems. Did you guys know like in the dairy industry like about the calf separation from the mothers? Do you guys know about that? They take away their babies in the first few days of life. And in the egg industry as well, they cull all the males. Did you guys know that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess wouldn't that make a vegan who doesn't support animal abuse? Wouldn't that make a vegan better than a non-vegan? In your opinions, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's a very good switch.
Yeah.
From someone is trying to do vegan. So yeah, that's a really good switch.
Would you say that being vegan is more in alignment with like who you are and what your values are, would you say that being vegan is closer to like your true moral values?
I mean, apart from the food thing, the rest of it,
Yeah, we like
Yeah.
generally don't go out and buy like leather or fur-made coats.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Coming to the food wise,
We're just used to it, I guess, and it's hard to make the switch like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But rest all like buying stuff, like
Yeah.
what you wear and all,
Yeah.
avoiding the harm-free or whatever advertisement they do on milk products and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes I try to look for sustainable things, but I know it's just a tag they put in.
Yeah. It's like
But-
greenwashing.
Yeah, it's just definitely greenwashing. I definitely don't agree to that. But some things I am personally not able to avoid directly. Coming to only food and eating habits. Rest of it, clothing or others, it's just choice, which I always do.
So you think that like avoiding it in clothing and stuff like that is easy, but when it gets to diet, it's less easy? Is that what you think?
Sometimes I personally feel that that happens. Like, I mean, coming from, if you want to do something on a vegan diet or something, and if you're on a budget, it gets expensive sometimes, right? That's one factor.
Right.
Of course, everything is changing nowadays. And now let's say collagen or supplements we take.
Right.
Most of it, some supplements come from animal products, right?
Right.
So, and if you're opting for more plant-based options, like doubling or tripling down on costs. So, for my choice, I will avoid that product completely. I won't even use those.
Right.
Rather than, these are small things I personally do for myself. But only the food switching, still changing. One after
Okay.
another.
So it sounds like you try to be plant-based as much as possible, but if it's like something that's really expensive, then you stay away from it. Is that?
I mean, currently, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. It's
Okay.
not like the hard thing I want to do definitely at this moment, but slowly I'm exploring myself, I'd say.
Okay. So, like, I guess there's a lot of reasons why someone would not want to hurt animals, right? Or like, there's a lot of reasons to be vegan, like health or the environment. Like, it's better for the environment, and of course, it's better for the animals too.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard that being vegan is like way better, or can be way better for your health
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
We did,
and the environment
Definitely.
too?
Yeah.
So if there's two people, right, and one of them's vegan and one of them's not vegan, so then wouldn't that mean that one of those people is doing something that is better for the environment and better for animals? Wouldn't that person who is vegan be doing better in those two ways than a non-vegan, like in terms of the animals and the environment?
Definitely.
Yeah.
For himself and for everything around him, right?
Right, and for other people too,
Yeah.
right? Because we all live on the planet together.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess that means, right? Doesn't that mean that a vegan is better than a non-vegan?
I mean, yeah, definitely, right? All the things we do, certain things we got used to it, and slowly we are evolving as a person, right?
Right.
And given the right option, we'd obviously think and then go to the right one.
Yeah, it's just about making an educated decision,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like,
it.
hey, this one's better than the other one, so why not do that one? So that's why I'm out here to talk to people today. I feel like we just need to talk about it and know that we could be making a better decision for ourselves, for the animals, for the planet. So yeah.
Yeah, I know few friends who doesn't eat anything from produce or anything which grows in the ground also.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a religion in India,
Jain. Right?
Jain, right?
Yeah.
They don't eat any garlic or onion which comes from the
Yeah.
ground.
And what's the reason? Like, what's the reason for that?
So
What's
I
their-
think I have a friend who said that for yourself, they do a lot of meditation, right?
Okay.
Eating the garlic and all, which gives adds on that extra spice or something. It's not good while they're
Negative energy.
negative and something like that while
Oh,
doing
okay.
it. So that's the reason the whole religion
Yeah, just
people
to
they don't
control
stop.
their mind more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So we're aware of many things
Yeah.
around us, given the right opportunity.
Yeah. So maybe this was kind of like an opportunity for all of us to consider,
I know.
Right.
like what we do and how it affects like the planet and the animals and the people around us. So what do you feel like is, like you said, you don't sound like you're that sold on veganism. Like you're saying that, you know, I try to be vegan, like it's a focus of mine, but over here I'm not getting as much of like like an urgency. Would you say that's the case, or am I wrong about that?
From my standpoint, from just for eating standpoint, everything else I'm doing it already.
Just for
Just
diet.
for eating, I don't know. I won't be able to do it by this end of this year. There is no heart as soon as possible. So I don't know.
Okay, so you say that you can't, right?
I mean, yes, that's correct.
So what's the reason that you can't? Is it that you can't, or is it that maybe you're just not sold on the idea of
Oh, I'm
being
sold
vegan?
on the idea.
You're sold on the idea?
Yeah, but not right now where, you know,
So let me ask you this.
a couple of supplements which I take.
Okay.
Something like that.
So what supplements do you take?
Collagen or something like that.
Collagen?
Expensive.
Right. Do you take like a B vitamin or anything like that?
Out of my budget. Vegan friendly.
Yeah.
Moment, so maybe
Okay. So
out of it and then
yeah, well, I mean, it's just good to know like what people think and what their reasons are, because like, for instance, like a vegan diet, like a totally 100% plant-based diet, depending on how you do it, right? Like there's certain things that you can buy, like the Beyond Burgers. They're like $5 for 2 of them. So like that's not really super affordable, but like we don't have to eat Beyond Burgers, right? Like, let me ask you this. Is it a necessity to eat animal products, or can we live a healthy, fulfilled, and like thriving life being vegan? What do you think? What do you think? You think it's possible?
It is possible, but I believe like it's a personal choice. I know it's better that people are converting, and at this point the balance is required.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not against people eating meat as well. So
Okay.
yeah, I think a balance should do. I mean,
Yeah. So like personal choice, but you would say that it's possible to be like live your whole life and be vegan and be healthy. Like it's not like we need to eat meat or we would die, right?
no.
Right?
It's just the taste that we used to, like from childhood, just eating the meat and having those cravings. But
Right.
other than that, not like we
Yeah.
can't survive.
Isn't our childhood and the way that we're brought up, doesn't that really influence like the way that we act and like our behaviors and the things that we buy and the things that we eat?
That's what makes it harder to give it all up right this second.
Right, because we've been doing it for so long, like we've been eating it every day since we were how young?
and this neighborhood which you grew up also matters, right? You have 20 friends, 19 of them eat meat.
Yeah.
Like somewhere or the other influence, whether you do it or not, right? Even schools they provide and all that.
But even the infants, like they'll get products with that are like milk-based or cream-based or things like that. So it's literally since we've been born that we've been given this stuff, right? So I would say that's like a conditioning. Like we've been raised and like conditioned to act a certain way. So isn't that like isn't that kind of, if that's the case, like if our conditioning has determined like what our diets are and things like that, doesn't that kind of mean that we're letting other people make our decisions for us in a way?
Yeah, definitely, right? So basically that's before all this media and the internet, and we were brainwashed in a way or something like that, right? Now I am aware.
Yeah.
If I have children,
Yeah.
I'll teach them a different way, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because we have freedom of information now, right?
yeah, a lot of information right now. You can find out whatever you have questions for online.
Exactly.
Discussion forums. You will be able to get the answer for yourself.
Yeah.
And then influence the policymakers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great. So absolutely, I'm all for that. So, so like in this age of like social conditioning, but also freedom of information, we have the power to like, you know, find out the truth of matters. Like, I don't know if you've all heard this, but like there's a lot of common tropes like about meat eating and things like that. Like for instance, like eating meat is super healthy for you. Like they say that you need meat in order to be big and strong.
It was, but I mean, right now with all the hormones, I don't think it's healthy either.
So,
How they've grown right now.
yeah.
Previously, it was definitely a good source of protein when they were organically grown, like chicken and beef or whatever.
Okay. So there's also like this trope that like you need milk in order to have strong bones. Have you heard that one? That's a big one. Or there's just like the general idea in society that like if you don't eat meat, like you're like not masculine or like you're more of a girl or something like that. Have you heard that before ever?
I haven't.
No.
Oh, okay. That's
Not the last one.
Yeah.
so I mean there's a lot of marketing and like that's like appealing to the male, you know, fantasy of like being a big strong guy and like having like, you know, there's marketing that says like, oh, if you don't eat meat, like you're a wimp or whatever, or girls won't like you if you don't eat meat. So do you guys think that that's all true? Do you think that they sometimes, do you think that's true?
I mean, not completely. Not at all, I would say.
Not at all, right? Absolutely. So leaving here today, like, are you gonna be vegan or are you gonna not be vegan? Like, what do you think?
Except for the food. For a few days.
But so vegan, if it's a stance against animal cruelty,
No, definitely I'm against it.
okay. So if we're against animal cruelty, right? Can we be paying for cruelty to animals, but actually then call it like, can we really be vegan? Can we really be against animal cruelty if we're still paying for the things that happen to animals
That's a
in the slaughterhouses and the factory farms? It's a tough question,
tough
right?
question, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But like,
actually, to answer that, if I'm against that, so I'm indirectly saying I have to stop eating, right? That's how it comes down to, right? And definitely that's a big talking point for everyone.
right. Well, like if
For me.
yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but we don't really consider our actions until like we stop and we take a look at the situation, like what we think about it and what we believe, and are our actions in alignment with that. So I guess the next question that I would ask is like, let's take that same question, let's apply it to like a different situation. Like, say if someone says that they're against animal abuse, or I'm sorry, not animal abuse, like child abuse or cruelty towards children. Like if someone says, "Oh, I'm against that," but I only hit my kid like once or twice a week. Is that true for that person to say they're against child cruelty?
You know what you're saying.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we're vegan 6 days a week, but we're still not vegan on Sundays or whatever, doesn't that mean that we're not really against the animal cruelty then? No? Okay, so thank you guys for talking to me. I really appreciate your time today. It was really nice to talk to you. And I guess that means, are you ready to go vegan now?
Yeah, I'll definitely consider.
All right. So if you're not vegan, then I guess that means that I'm better than you. So I want you all to get on my level.
You turn vegan.
So I've been vegan for a little over 2 years now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I was a big meat eater before. I ate meat every single day of my life, multiple times a day. In fact, when I was a kid, I wouldn't touch a vegetable. My parents, they tried to get me to eat vegetables and things like that, but I refused. I wouldn't do it. If you told me that when I was a kid that I would be vegan one day, I would have said, "You're crazy." I would say, "You're out of your mind. Impossible." But yeah, I hope you guys will think about it.
Sure, definitely.
All right. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.
This interview come somewhere so we can watch ourselves.
Oh, yeah. So I'm on YouTube. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my YouTube is J Vegan. Just J Vegan EGAN 32.
Okay.
That's me. Yep. So if you follow me, you'll see some of my other stuff on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Hope you don't put big thumbnails as this.
no, we took some pictures of thumbnails before. So thank you guys. Take care. Are you visiting or?
We're visiting. We're from North Carolina. She is visiting from India.
India.
Oh, okay. Welcome.